if you're a subscriber to the channel, but you want more exclusive content, consider becoming a Storm Nation member. You can just click the join button and pick one of the 3 tiers that best suit you, and you get more exclusive content, such as my top 3, Ask Robert, where Tier 2 and Tier 3 members get to ask me questions, or the weekly Storm Nation live stream, which is a live stream that's exclusive to only Storm Nation members, hosted by both me and Filmmaster Adam, where you guys, the Mega Tier members, actually get to be a part of the stream. So if you guys want more exclusive content that's not available for regular subscribers, be sure to hit the join button, pick a tier that best suits you, and it helps support the channel, so I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Have a good day.
What's up? What's up, people? Don't adjust your dials. Don't adjust your dials. That is correct. Storms Live is premiering for the first time on a different channel. And we're going to probably be doing a little rotating every now and then. So you guys be prepared for that. You know, show support Nindroid with $1 super chat. What's up, Nindroid? Hey, thank you for that. Much appreciated. How you guys doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Good, man. Thank you.
No problem.
Got a lot to talk about. With this episode.
Yes, we do, man. Start it up, bro. Start it up.
So originally Sharif was supposed to be on today because he called me. I'm on my way to work. This man called me. He's like, I told you they wouldn't let no black Captain America. I told you. Right? I'm like, calm down, Sharif, man. I said you were right. You know. So he was gonna come on, but he just landed in Atlanta, so he couldn't make it today. But I loved the episode. Loved it. Like the beginning fight with Bucky and Sam taking out Captain Jackass. I like that. But the things I liked the most about this episode were the calm times.
Yes.
Like them just working on the boat, Bucky flirting with Sam's sister. Like I liked that. It was like they were becoming like brothers, you know. And then when they were practicing with the shield, remember how we were like, well, how did the shield get stuck in the tree? That's because Bucky threw that one.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. I was like, I don't know how the hell Sam would be strong enough to you know, throw it into a tree, but it was Bucky that did it. What about you, Danny?
I really enjoyed this show. I kind of like, okay, we know what's in that box. Why the hell they gonna damn not show us the shit? Make us
oh my god, I know.
That pissed me off, man. I was like,
too.
They got to save some for the final episode.
At least pan down, let us see it, man. Because you know when he put that shit on and go to New York, it's gonna be fire. But
I agree.
This was good. I kind of liked the girl at first, but now she's becoming a real asshole. Like she's really drinking that power.
Oh man, I don't like her, man.
The Torres. At first, I was like, okay, I see where she's coming from, but now she's just okay. I miss it. I'm gonna do all this crazy stuff. I don't care if I'm hurt people. So she's becoming more the disease than the cure. So
Well, I thought they were teasing her to be good, but it seems like they're going full terrorist with her, you know? But yeah, man, this episode I thought was absolutely fire. Like Rob said, I liked all the camaraderie, and I did say it was kind of slow. And for me, I was just like, why would they do this in the second to last episode? You know what I mean? But I like the fact that they had Sam and them getting closer, working on the boat. You know what I mean? Building up their friendship. Walter came in with a $2 super chat. He said, hashtag Sarah Barnes, Sarah and Bucky forever. Yeah, that was funny. When he started flirting with him, I said, look at you. I knew Bucky was going to do some shit like that.
I like when Sam looked back at him like, what the hell?
Bucky likes the chocolate, man.
That's what I was about to say.
He spent like a few months in Wakanda, man. He's in it now.
Yeah, I say him and Ayo, I don't care what you say. They did something. They got some kind of connection going on between them two.
Well, if he did do some kind of connection with him, and then he's flirting with Bucky's Falcon's sister. He's a player, bro.
Because basically she told him, man, don't come back to Wakanda for a while. You gotta lay low.
Yeah, she did tell him that.
But then she still didn't help him by fixing that suit or what we suspect.
Yeah,
upgrade that suit.
Well, I think Bucky's still welcome in Wakanda. You know what I mean? He's still welcome over there. It's just the fact that probably because they had to fight him a little bit. But I mean, they didn't really have to tell anybody that Bucky was involved in that fight, you know? Justin, what's up, brother? Came in. I hope the MCU don't waste Contessa de Fontaine like they did Von Stoker and Crossbones. By the way, Julia Louis-Dreyfus hasn't aged at all.
I don't know what you smoking because she has aged.
Just to let you know, guys, I will be doing $10 shot night if you guys.
Yeah, he is. I'm out. I passed out the other night, man.
I am out too. Boy, I saw this right here, boy. I didn't see it myself, but I saw video footage. It was,
man.
I was like,
I was like this, man.
Oh man, absolutely, bro. At one point, he had his head on his desk and he was sleeping, and then he like lifted it up a bit, and then it just went down. You heard a thump, boom. And we were like, "Holy shit!"
Get the feds.
Like, no, you need to stop drinking, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. So, other than that, man, what else did you guys think?
There you go. Fucking Yusufu, man. That motherfucker hasn't sent me a damn super chat in fucking months. Yusufu. Hey, dude, you got 3 shots. Good. You got to take it right there, buddy.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
$3.
Oh, shit. All right. Get started. And 2 more. How about that? All right. So here's the one. You guys, hey, I don't mind because I got some things to do after the stream today. So the alcohol is going to help with that. So down the hatch, guys.
Ain't nothing but iced tea. Yeah, I like it.
Is that what crown is that? Regular
Just
crown?
the regular crown. Yeah, I couldn't get the apple, man.
That's iced tea. He poured out before he came on the screen. Wow, don't believe it.
The crown pizza is really good too.
I'm not you, Danny. I'm not you.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even doing it. That ain't gonna never happen.
And here comes the third one, guys. Here we go.
Do $10 shots of Kool-Aid. I do that.
$10 shots of Kool-Aid. I'll do $10 shots of water.
Woo!
Decent water.
I'm sure we're gonna be. I'm also gonna be just like this.
Just don't go through that whole fucking bottle like I did.
Oh hell no! I know my limits, but I also can hold my alcohol, bro. So
dude, it was a whole bottle though.
Yeah, I know. It was funny as hell, though. There we go. LDG is in the house.
There we go. Sorry, guys. I had to fix my cam. What's going on? Did I miss the memo? We boycotting Coca-Cola or something with all the white?
Oh, shit.
I missed the memo? I mean, am I the only one wearing black right now? I mean,
yes, you are. I didn't even notice that. So we talked about some of our thoughts of Falcon and Winter Soldier. What are your thoughts on the episode, bro?
best episode yet. Loved it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I think so too.
Me too.
Ass.
Me too.
Absolutely loved it.
Really,
Like,
Danny?
Last week's was better, man.
No.
Wow.
If you take out last week's end scene, it was an okay episode. This one, I don't know, man. Maybe because I like the chill downtime and them coming together, and I like Sam's training montage at the end, and I don't know. I just like this episode a lot better.
And that's what I was gonna say too. I like the fact that they had Sam training with the shield. You know what I mean? It wasn't like he just picked it up and was able to use it. You could see he was training, man.
When that sucker started, that second thing when he decided to become Captain America, that sucker doing some serious training.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about it was the white talk about the shield, white man's shield.
They're not wrong though.
That's one of the things I really did like about it.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They stayed true to that shit because let's be real. Like And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, there's people they'll be accepted, but there's that small group of people that wouldn't accept it, just like there was that small group of people that weren't really happy with Obama being president, right? And that small group is the loudest voice. So that's the issue.
Can I say something? Okay.
Absolutely.
So I have a source. You can put 2 and 2 together, figure out who the source is, who works for Disney. And they called me today and said they have been getting a lot of cancellations after this episode.
What do you mean?
Disney Plus cancelizations.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I heard that about
it started last week. This week has been more.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of the racial stuff
racial stuff going on, the fact that they're like they wouldn't let no black man hold the shield and all that stuff. I don't know if it's white people canceling, black people canceling. I don't know who's pissed off about it. But to me, I think if you cancel over this, it's stupid. To me, it's to educate us. Like anyone with common sense would tell you, there's no way they wanted a black Captain America, right? What they're saying isn't wrong because the whole point is we're going to get a black Captain America. It's the lead up of how they were treated and how it is now. Like he even said, I believe I can't remember the exact quote, but he's like, Steve Rogers, he's the perfect, blonde, blue eyes, the one super soldier got experimented on.
Yes.
He's like, I would never be, Captain America and all that.
He has a right because he was treated like he was. His friends were tested on. They put him in jail. Would not let him wouldn't give him his wife mail. Did all that kind of, and the only way he got out was he said the nurse had video on him and falsified his death records.
But if you looked at those, Sam didn't agree with his ideals.
Exactly.
When he was talking, and Sam's black, and Sam's like, I don't, because Sam fought for the country.
Sorry about that. And I was just going to say, and what they can do is they can build up to show that it has changed, that he is accepted as Captain America.
That's the point.
You know what I mean? Because what he did, what John Walker did, and then now Sam's coming in, who worked with Steve Rogers, wholesome dude. They won't care if he's black or not, and they could show that America has changed in that way. So
that's a good representation of how like my granddad felt, how he felt, how my dad felt, and now how I felt. It's a different training and progression because I know my granddaddy, he was a hell right about some stuff.
If you guys remember back when Sam became Captain America in the comics, there were people that were pissed off. So it's just showing that evolution, and I like the fact that Sam didn't agree with his ideals. It's like, so I love this episode. I thought this episode was very deep in a lot of ways. I did not like how Zemo was pretty much just wasted. I don't even know if we're going to get him anymore now. Well, he was one of my favorite parts.
I agree with that, and a lot of people said that, but I think them taking him to the raft is going to end up being the Thunderbolts, right? Because listen, if anybody gets him out the raft, it's Ross, right? And Ross was one of the creators of the Thunderbolts, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why I was like, it's confusing. Like, wait, you're not taking him to
Wakanda? Yeah, exactly.
But then when I thought about it, I'm like, well, there's no way Ross would be able to get him out of Wakanda, right?
Yeah.
So better to get him out with the at the raft. But here's Justin with a $5 super chat. Fuck, Mary, kill. Dora Milaje, Agent 13, Sarah Wilson. Rob.
Okay, who's Agent 13 and who's Sarah Wilson?
I'm bringing them up.
The Dora Milaje is the whole group of them.
That's the whole group. I mean, I'll take the whole group.
Yeah, so would I.
I think Agent 13 is off of
Agent 13 is Sharon Carter.
Oh, I had a crush on Emily Van Camp since Everwood, so I would probably marry her.
So Agent Carter, Agent 13 is Sarah Carter. Yeah. So, fuck it, man. I'm marrying and fucking the Dora Milaje, right? And I'll probably kill Sarah Wilson.
Yeah, I'm killing Sarah Wilson.
Yeah, Sarah Wilson, she did. She's not attracted to me at all.
She looked like she have a little booty there, but
but
Yeah, I know. But then again, the bald head girls.
Hey.
Okay, you okay with
when the old girl turn around, boy, she's like the accent. She just got to say "poppy" in African, and I'll be like, okay.
You and your Poppy. LDG, you have a thought on that?
Takuto, come here. Oh shit, yeah.
Now, as far as the cancelizations are concerned, Falcon aired on the 19th last month. Right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, it was like the 19th. Mm-hmm. So most likely what happened was you just got a whole bunch of people who got their subscription for this show and weren't impressed and canceled.
That could be possible.
Maybe what I'm trying to say is, okay, yeah, they got canceled because the show sucks, but maybe it wasn't because of a racial thing. Maybe it was just because the show sucks and they don't want to get charged another month. If they would have gotten this before, because that's what we do, right? We wait till the show comes out and then we get a subscription, right? So right now would be the cancellation period. They're not impressed, whether it's race or the color of the whatever, the character of their whatever, doesn't matter. They just wanted to cancel so they don't get charged again, and they're going to be waiting for Loki, and half those people, if not more, are going to come back for the Loki stream.
Well, that's the one thing I was saying, because even Danny said, when I said we said this was the best episode, he was like, "Meh." So people are probably falling off on it, and I can completely understand that, because listen, you did get like a kick-ass action scene at the beginning, and the rest of it was just story. You know what I mean? But the fact that I liked it, it was fucking fire, bro. Oh, yeah, I love the way Sam fights with his fucking wings.
Brings out his wings like that right out of nowhere. That was hot.
Man. I really like the way he fights with his wings, man. But that's all we really got in that episode. And so people who want action are going to have an issue with that. But for me, I like the character development that we got in that series. That's why it's the season. That's why I got it this episode. That's why I liked it, because I like to see, and I said it on my stream. I was like, oh, we're getting that bonding period between Sam and Bucky. And that's exactly what was happening, And then they had that talk, and you can tell from the beginning of the series that Bucky was with the psychiatrist for how long, and it wasn't working. But then he got that talk with Sam and was like, good talk. You know what I mean?
I was loving the part when he was hitting on the sister. I love that part. That shit was so funny. She's looking, she's like,
you watch my stream and I'm like, yo, Bucky likes dark meat. I'm like, Bucky likes some dark meat.
2 super chats, Lonzo.
I see one.
You have one before that.
Here's another one. I am sorry, Christopher Gillard. How you doing? Truth, red, white, and blue. Isaiah's story is on YouTube in comic book form. Good read. Yeah, I did see that they did have the history of Isaiah nice. On the YouTube. Yeah. Second,
I'm glad they brought him back.
Me too, and I like what they did with
that. That was awesome. It was a good scene. I liked it. I might have been iffy on the white shield moment, and I only say that because it wasn't the shield that's a white man shield. It was the government who gave it to the gave the shield.
And what another? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I was just like, when I say white shield, it's like the shield doesn't represent race. Like it doesn't. No, that's why I was like, I was kind of off on it, because the way they made it, the way he made it sound was that the shield was a symbol of hatred, but it was the government that gave the shield. That's where the hatred really needs to be pointed to. That shield is pure.
But the shield is a symbolism for Captain America. It's like Bucky said. That shield represents everything that Steve stood for.
Yes, and that's why I like the scene where they were court-martialing Johnny Walker, and he was like, "You guys made me." You know what I mean? He's like, "You made me." That's real. Like, if you check on it, veterans don't get no real respect. You know what I mean? And you were the ones that created us. But then when we come back from a war or something, it's like you guys disrespect us.
It's the only time I actually liked that character, because he basically spoke the truth of what vets go through.
I did. Yep. Let me get to the super chat. Walter617 said $5 super chat. Falcon lost his wings and got a new Wakanda suit and wings. Johnny Walker lost his mind and got Fisher Price. My first shield made from trash. That's what I was saying though. When because you guys seen the after credit scene, right?
No,
Yeah.
there was an after credit scene.
Yes,
Oh,
it was an
fuck,
after credit scene.
After credit scenes, yes, there was after
You-
No,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
yes,
I didn't know either.
yes, I learned.
That girl sent him a shield, didn't she?
Huh?
That woman sent him a shield, didn't she?
No, he was making
No.
his own.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was making his own shield. But that's what I was saying. I'm like, you can make your own shield, but Sam's
You don't have
is
the
vibranium. Yes, it's
Yeah.
gonna rip through that shield like crazy. Like, okay.
And see,
You
you
know?
know what's fucked up too is that as soon as the government does find out he took that super soldier serum, then he's gonna get this pardon and all this kind of stuff and be a tool. But whoever, I'm not even familiar with that woman, whoever she was.
Yeah,
Neither
I don't
was
know who
I.
that was.
Neither
So from
was I.
Seinfeld?
Yeah.
I know,
But
I know,
yeah.
I know who the actress was, but not her character. I'm not familiar with
No.
the character.
Well, that's what I did. Like, whenever this stuff comes up, I go on YouTube real quick and I try and see what I can find. Supposedly, she
Cliff
was one of
notes.
yeah,
Cheats.
yeah, basically. she's with Hydra, so they brought
Hydra?
Hydra.
Okay.
Yeah, they're bringing
Yeah.
Hydra back, which makes
She
sense,
smelled like
right?
Hydra.
Because in the
Yeah.
comic they did the Captain America turning into Hydra. Remember they did the Hydra. So now they don't have to do it with Captain America. They could do it with Johnny Walker.
I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you guys think Steve is dead? Because they were like, Steve is gone.
So.
He was an old guy. What do you mean he's gone? He's still got around
I
somewhere.
think they mean that he's gone far as being able to be Captain America again. Because that part, he said a part about, and I know this sounds crazy, but what Steve thinks doesn't matter on this. I was like, oh, that was
Yeah, I didn't like that part. I'm looking at the end credit scene right now. Hold on a second.
Yeah,
I think Steve would a problem because he's a proponent of, look, you got to do what's right for you. And just because I believe something or I said something, you got to think for yourself. So I think he would encourage them doing their own independent thinking, as long as it was right. Now, if it was messed up, he'd be like, no. But if they start doing making their own decisions, I think he would definitely.
This motherfucker think he Iron Man or something.
You're right with him building the shield, right? I know.
Yeah.
Jason Lee Tucker sent a
puts
$2 super chat.
Wow.
Thank you very much, brother. Yo, guys, I just want to say this real quick. Jason Lee is starting out. He's a really good dude. You know what I mean? He's gonna do something good. So sub to his channel if you guys haven't sub to his channel. He's been supporting us. You know what I mean? He's been following us, so we can show him the same kind of support, man. So if anybody's out there, please sub to his channel if you haven't already.
Jason Lee?
Yeah, Jason Lee Tucker statement.
Gotcha.
That's the name of it.
Yes. Yeah, he was he was there with us, Rob.
I know.
If you don't remember,
I remember. I went back and rewatched the last 15 minutes of the stream.
Oh, you did watch it? What did you say when you watched it, bro?
I was like, well, to be fair, I still had a hangover, so I was like, oh man.
Did you watch the part?
Mr. Tucker, I just up to you, bro.
Excellent. Did you watch the part where you were trying to end the
stream? I was like.
That part was funny. Hit the button. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Hit the button.
At one point, we were like, "Is he dead?" I hope he's not dead.
To be honest with you, I probably would have been better off if I was just died.
Man, I saw that picture and he was like, 1, 2, 3, ding, 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 ring the bell, ring the bell. He's out. It's over.
I am telling you guys right now, if you are not sub to his membership, you guys need to sign up to that, man, because that shit is fire, man. Even if you're just watching it, you know what I mean? Sign up to just watch it. That shit was funny because I was laughing my ass off. I couldn't stop. I really couldn't stop laughing, guys. So yeah,
Who was the guy that night had on the Flash shirt? Boy, he was kicking some science.
Oh, Shift. No, Jasmine. Yo, Jasmine was on.
Yeah. Once he got pussy, his whole mentality changed.
Yo, he was on point, bro. I was surprised. I was like, yo,
Joker boy, he was like,
okay. I'm glad everybody was on point, but all the advice you guys gave didn't help shit. So,
but it's advice. No. You got to take it for what it's worth. You know what I mean? But
it was good advice, and she had like she was, but Never mind.
Let's keep it off the stream.
Yeah. Yeah. We got another $5 super chat from Walter. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate the support. Since the shield never belonged to the U.S. and Wakanda has more claim to the shield, is Falcon actually Captain Wakanda?
Captain Wakanda.
Doesn't it technically Pepper own the right to that shield because Tony made it and gave it to Steve? So it's actually a Stark shield.
It's weird. Yeah, I believe so because
but the material came from Wakanda, so
it did.
So
it did, but I believe it belongs to Steve more. But with him dying, maybe it went back to Wakanda. You know what I mean? So maybe with Steve dying, Wakanda took claims to it. I don't know. You know, because they're very vague.
So
with
want to
that.
make a joke right
I don't
now.
think. Well, maybe
Make the joke, bro.
They had a chance.
I can't because can't.
They had a chance to take it in the last episode, but they told them to leave it.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
They feel some kind of way about it.
That's why I think maybe it is like you know it's like a rights. You know what I mean? Someone dies and then the rights go back to the original owner, or maybe
back.
that. Yeah. So I think maybe it reverted back to Wakanda. But at the end of the day, man, this episode, I was really impressed with it. I can't wait for the last one. And I understand. I've watched some streams. People were saying it was boring. They weren't interested in certain things that happened in it because the boat stuff, right? But for me, that camaraderie, when you got to see Falcon and Bucky actually build their friendship even more, I like that.
That part was cool.
Yeah, cool. I like that. Even when
but you know what? They overplayed that because it's like, okay, I'm all for a community coming together. I'm all for that scene, that feeling, that. But it was like, what the hell was everybody doing?
What do you mean?
Like everybody got together and all we saw was them two.
They brought a lot of raw material, though. They brought a lot of the stuff to actually.
Okay. I was like, I wanted to see people like fixing things and putting painting and signs and just a little bit of it. It was kind of like they all said, "Oh, hi, we're all here for you."
And then the boat still looked the same at the end, right?
The boat looked the same. I'm like, I'm not seeing any work happening except for the guy working on the engine, and that's it. Nothing to complain about. Nitpicking, complete nitpick.
That's a good question. Was there anything you guys didn't like about the episode?
Yeah, Zemo was only in it for 5 seconds.
I didn't like how they send off Zemo, and I like how he led it. Right, like when you're like, if a cop ever like arrests you or something, he's got his hand on you, and he's leading you where to go. And you got Zemo. He's like, oh. Okay, and then he starts walking like he's walking. You know what I mean?
If you run, they're gonna kill him.
What's that?
No, but it's like, how does he know where he's going? It's like he knew where he was going, and they were just following behind him. And I don't know.
I think he figured. Okay. I think he figured out where Zemo would go, right? Because I think what they're portraying is Zemo's not really a bad guy. He just has an issue with super soldiers and heroes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, so he was hiding there, and Bucky got him.
I really thought that he had one little more word that would trigger him, and he was going to say it. That's what I thought. And then, but Bucky took the bullets out the gun. I was like, he's going to say some kind of word that's going to get control back over Bucky. But when that didn't happen, then you saw Ayo and the two.
I think you're a Wanda reaching on that one.
Yeah, because that scene to me, it was like. That I wouldn't say I hated that scene, but that scene was like, come on, we really know Bucky's not going to shoot him. You know what I mean? Like, we know Bucky's not going to shoot him. Yeah, we know Bucky's not going to.
That would take away all of his character development that he's been leading up to all season.
Exactly. One thing I did like though is because I was like, oh fuck, when he picks up the shield, I'm like, is Bucky gonna walk away with the shield? And then he drops it to Sam,
He seemed pretty pissed off at that point at Sam, though.
Oh, he was absolutely pissed off because he didn't say for like a few scenes, he was just like, them kind of ways. And I know I've been there where you just like, whatever. And then, but I like when Sam told him about the Isaiah stuff, and he was like, me and Steve talked about it, but we never really realized what it would be for a black man to take up the mantle as Captain America.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, a lot of people will say, and I know they'll say it, it's like, oh, race stuff and this and that. But I'm kind of happy they did that because that's the way it is. I'm sorry, guys. You don't live in our shoes. And if you don't live in a black man's shoes, you don't understand how it is. Mm-hmm. And it really is like that. You know what I mean?
It
really is.
All right, you got to read that next one. You got to read that next one.
Jason Lee Tucker's statement, $5 super chat. WandaVision or Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Favorite so far. Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon, hands down. Fuck WandaVision. Wanda, fuck Division, yeah.
So Falcon Winter, because Falcon Winter Soldier is better, but Falcon Winter Soldier doesn't have us guessing week to week like WandaVision did.
I agree.
No. The only thing WandaVision did better than freaking Falcon is troll the shit out of its viewers in order to get maximum viewership. That's the only thing WandaVision did right. Matter of fact, the only lesson Falcon could have taken off of WandaVision is how to get more viewers by trolling the shit out of your sponsorship, out of your subscribers.
They trolled this episode. I was expecting somebody really famous and big. When they saw that guy for girl, I wasn't. I was.
No. I'm talking about true trolling. Like, what if they would have said something like, hinted to, Cap is still alive, or like something like that. You know what I mean? If you compare the trolling they did to WandaVision compared to Falcon, I mean, there's no comparison, dude. We were getting cameos. We were getting connections to multiverse. We were getting Nightmare, Mephisto, fucking up to my elbow. I mean, everything. Dude, I'm telling you.
If you go back and watch WandaVision, and you just watch it as a show, they weren't trolling you. It's just you put all that shit in your head.
Okay, sure. Yeah, okay.
Take the we out and put you.
Yes.
The last time I saw that much lobster, I was at a seafood dinery. Okay, I mean, for God's sakes,
I remember sitting in some of those backstage. I'm like, LDG, you're going a little bit too far now. LDG, you're going.
Did you hear him in like the second episode of Falcon Winter Soldier? He's like, well, you see on his back the Illuminati symbol.
No, laugh you because did you see the frick? Oh, you're right. Thank you for bringing that up, bro. Did you see the credits on this episode? There was an Illuminati in the freaking in the credits. They had it. They had the actual Illuminati symbol in the credits, bro. What?
Most people shut the show off.
We are not going down that rabbit hole.
When I watched that this morning, because I didn't get to watch it when it went live, and I woke up this morning and I actually watched it and I got to the credits. I'm like, okay, let me, unlike some people, I actually make sure just in case I don't forget anything. And I'm watching the credits and then they showed the Illuminati symbol. And I thought of you because you're the show that I mentioned this on, how the Captain America, Captain 2.0 looks like Illuminati inside the freaking triangle thing. And I was like, son of a bitch, they actually showed it. Didn't give us anything in canon. It was nothing, hinted to in the show, but at least they put it in the credits.
I want to mention something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, Rob.
So in my review today, I noticed someone left this comment, and I want to explain something. Someone's going to be like, why did Sam and Bucky struggle against Captain 2.0, but he gets his ass whooped by the Domos? Because he didn't take the super soldier serum at that time.
Yeah.
That is correct.
He got his ass whooped, then took the super serum.
That is correct. So, let me ask you guys this. Do you think that Bucky has been his super soldier serum or whatever they have has they weakened him a bit? Because I think he should have wrecked maybe him a little bit more,
I think he got his ass tore up. If Sam wouldn't have been there, didn't his arm kind of malfunction at one point and stuff? And he was
when he hit the ground.
Yeah, that I didn't like.
It was like,
that's one of the things I didn't like. The fact that his arm started electricity. I'm like, so wait a minute, you can hit a pole and then hit the ground and your arm starts to fucked up? I get it. It was a plot point to have Sam have a one-on-one
out of commission for a second.
Yeah. So, But they could have still just made him hit the fucking pillar and then fall down, hurt himself, and knocked out. They didn't have to show that his arm kind of fucked up a bit.
Yeah, because that kind of makes you question what kind of technology.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So
because the episode before, she hits his shoulder, boom, 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 the arm falls off, and now he hits the ground and his arm does. I don't know. Maybe
I'm not liking that. They could have had something like he hit his head or something.
Right.
I'd rather have he got hit his head and kind of knocked out for a second. Something like that's more believable than his arm malfunctioning and then magically fixing itself.
Yeah,
but the thing with Bucky though, because you're saying Bucky should have wrecked him. I think Bucky is one of those type of people that he's stronger when he's pissed off.
And do you think his super soldier serum is as strong as maybe Captain America?
No,
I don't think it is.
I don't think it's not even close because Steve whooped his ass every time he fought him.
Right, so he's probably more.
Not in Civil War. In Civil War,
they didn't fight in Civil War. Oh yeah, I did.
He caught.
Yeah, but
I mean not in Civil War, but in
Winter Soldier.
In Winter Soldier,
he caught the doggone shield.
But to be fair, Bucky was full on Winter Soldier. He you ever went up against someone who's being brainwashed or has got like
I can't say
that. No. You ever see those videos where people are like so drugged up on the side of the road and it takes like 5 people to take that one person down because they don't. That was basically Bucky. He was in a trance as Winter Soldier, so he was stronger.
Yeah, I agree. I agree because he's holding back. Bucky's holding back right now. Captain America is not. Like you can tell, he's aiming to kill. He's full force to kill.
Bucky
about to kill. You know what?
He about to kill Falcon if Bucky hadn't pull him off his ass because when he got that shield and about to go on his head, I thought, oh shit, coming up. But I know he wasn't going to kill him because that would definitely.
Good morning, Yvette. And yes, that's one thing I will say, LG, you make a good point, right? Because he's good, maybe he's thinking a little bit differently and he's not.
He doesn't have that kill mentality.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What's up, Comics?
I agree with that. Oh, what's up, Comic Division? How you doing, man? Glad you joined the stream. We're just talking about some Falcon and Winter Soldier here. Much appreciated. So,
Talking about he wished Falcon was killed. Oh, I'll tell you.
Who said that?
Asking for it.
Who said that? He's always trolling, bro. Let him troll, man. Let him troll. As long as he ain't disrespectful and say anything disrespectful to us, you can let him troll. I'll say it straight up. He's just being an ass. Because I seen earlier before we started, he was doing that the good boy stuff. You know what I mean? So whatever. Just ignore his punk ass. But yeah, at the end of the day, like I said, guys, man, if I had to give this episode a grade, I would give it another A+. I liked it. I really did. What about you?
I would give it a solid A. Maybe not an A+, but I'll give it a solid A. I still think it's the best episode we got this season.
Yeah, me too. You, Rob? Yeah, I'm you. Danny?
I give it an A.
Give it an A. And LDG, what would you give it?
Definitely an A. Yeah, I loved it. I don't care about the downtime after. I called that out. I said the second to last episode, they're going to give us a good banger, but then they're going to have that little dip before the last episode goes, and it wasn't that bad of a dip because even Isaiah was a good dip. Like that scene, that was a good dip. The scene with the mysterious Seinfeld lady. Little lower, but still it kept it flowing. I didn't fall asleep. I kept wanting to see what was going to happen next. The only thing that pissed me off was the fact that we didn't, and I should have expected this. We all wanted to see what was inside that fucking case at the end.
I know. If you watch my stream, bro, if you watch my stream, I am sitting there and I'm like, all right, let's see the suit. I'm like, yes, give me the suit. And I'm like, these motherfuckers are not going to show the suit. Don't do this shit. And then when it ended, I was like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And you're probably going to have to wait till like maybe the last 15 minutes of the next episode.
They'll show him flying from his point of view. We won't be able to see nothing. He get actually to the place where the bomb at. Then we'll see his wings. He makes some kind of crazy, dramatic landing like Tony Stark did in the Expo. And then you see all his wings and shit. But like Robert said, damn, last 10 minutes of the show about what the hell?
You know what I mean? I was like, yo, I cannot believe you guys are not showing the fucking suit. And I expected it. I did. But I was at least hoping when he opened the case, they would at least show it there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know, it didn't click to me that was a new suit, the Captain America suit, until he put his thumbprint on it and stuff. Like when Bucky first gave it to him, I thought that was just his replacement wings. I was like, okay, that's just he got his wings fixed. I said, oh no, Bucky gave him that sucker the damn suit.
He got his whole new suit. Now, what sucks is, and someone brought this to my attention, if you go online, you pretty much know what the suit's going to look like because there's a toy.
Yes.
That
Which
shows it.
I think I showed a picture of it on one of the. Is it the same picture I showed when we were on the round table?
It could be. I'm not sure.
Don't remember. It's a toy of him.
Yeah, just Google
of Sam with his new uniform, shield and all. Like in a pose, a couple poses actually. Looks. Don't get me wrong. It looks fucking hot.
It does.
I want to see it.
But the fact that they actually fucking showed the suit, it kind of ruins it. But for me, I was like, yo, I wanted to see it, and then someone told me that the toy was out there, and I was like, okay, so let me go and check that. I was like, oh, it looks pretty good.
The toys don't ever line up with secrets.
No,
secrets. You go to Walmart or someplace, and they'll show you every time.
Yeah, no. If you want to learn like what something looks like, they do it with Rise. They did it with Rise of Skywalker, the Last Jedi. You know what I mean? There's certain things that they try to hide, but then the toy line comes out before the movie, and it shows everything. Let me get to these super chats here, guys, real quick. Walter 617 $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Falcon becomes Captain America. Winter Soldier becomes White Wolf. John Walker, new Captain America, becomes U.S. Agent, or Captain America Hydro version. Yes, I agree with that.
I think he's just going to go to the black and red U.S. agent. I don't think he's going to become the Hydra agent.
Well, you seen when he was doing the shield, right? It still had red in it. So isn't his shield a different color?
It's supposed to be black, red, and white.
Black, red, and white.
Okay, so he'll probably, because they didn't show the inside, they showed the outside, and then they showed the middle, but they didn't show around it. So probably that will be
because he was painting it in sections.
Yeah. So Poe sent a $10 super chat. Here you go, Poe. There's another shot. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Woo!
Sorry, guys.
Here's a 5. Okay, did that one already. So yeah, here's another $5 super chat from Jason Lee. Thank you very much. Do you think the Thunderbolts might come off of this series?
Yes, I think this is
me too.
Yes.
Why else would they mention the raft?
Yeah.
Plus, you got to understand that this episode has a lot of super soldier serum stuff in it, right? And if you watch The Incredible Hulk, which is one of the first MCU movies, other than, you know what I mean?
It was Iron Man, Incredible Hulk?
Yes, exactly. So all he ever wanted was General Ross was the super soldier serum.
Yep.
That is why I believe that he is going to be the power broker. That's my opinion.
I'm starting to agree with you on that one, actually. The only other person I would think was Sharon Carter, but if it ain't her, it's definitely got to be Ross.
You see, the reason why I don't think Sharon Carter is because they're trying to make you think it's Sharon Carter.
It's so obvious.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like they're doing little things behind to make you think it's Sharon Carter, but I don't think it's her. And if you watch the movies, I think personally that it's Ross that has always been trying to perfect that super soldier serum. So why else would he not be this power broker?
You guys are all wrong. I'm telling you, the power broker is Mephisto. Never get old. I'm sorry.
This is what I was going to say to you guys. Thank you. This is what I was going to say to you guys, because this stream and the last stream, I've heard a lot of like rumors and stuff. People were telling me Mystique was supposed to show up. I heard Thor was supposed to show up. I heard all these guys were supposed to show up as a cameo. And I'm like, no, the only cameo that I thought they were going to show was maybe Captain America, an old Captain America. I thought Sam was going to go talk to him instead of Isaiah, right? But do you guys think, how does this tie into like what the MCU plans to do? Because I know they have a lot of seeds in there, but there hasn't been a really direct tie-in. And do you guys think that it ties into the X-Men? Because I was like, no, man.
No. They're not.
All that
not.
shit is bullshit.
Bullshit. There's no way. Wait, Captain America is still an old man right now?
He's an old man.
Okay. I would love for them. The government's going to screw up, try to give the shield to somebody else, and then the old Captain America is going to come back and say, no, it's him.
It's either he's
that would be
dead
cool.
or
he's
either he's dead or he's an old man. You know what I mean? It's either one of the two. And I think it's more he's an old man than dead. But I think they're just, everybody thinks he's dead, so that's how they're playing it. So that's why when they word it like he's gone and stuff like that. Yeah. But I think Sam and Bucky probably the only two that knows he's alive, right? Because he went back in time and he changed things. So he had to hide himself. He couldn't just stay there as Captain America. So I don't really think he's
same
dead.
way Isaiah said he could have hide himself when they would come and kill him and stuff. So if they know he's old and still living, they might try and run tests on him to try and see if they can get that secret soldier serum out of him. So
I agree.
It's better that he stay hid or off the grid for now.
You think he's dead, Rob?
They also changed that.
Oh, sorry, Adani. Go ahead.
They also changed that guy Batroc, the character that played George St. Pierre's. He's a character that had got some kind of jumping power or something in the comic books. When I saw his name, I said, that name sounds familiar. And I went and looked it up. But they changed him from like a cheesy B supervillain to like a dealer.
And Iron Man 2, Whiplash was a cheesy character in the comics, and they made Whiplash the main villain in Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say, though. Because his name is, what, Batroc or something like that?
Baruch or something. In the comic book, is Baruch the Leaper.
What's his first name? Because she calls him George in that.
Yeah.
And I was like,
and George is his real name.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm like, the fuck? Like, did they mess up and just leave it in?
That's what I thought. I was like, wait a minute.
The only reason why I knew it because I had the caption on my. I have the closed caption, so it pops up the words, and when he was talking, it said his name. I said, "That's a supervillain," and I looked on who is blah 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 blah, and it said, "Yep, he's Batroc, whatever the Leaper." That's the only reason why I knew it.
Okay, so his name is George.
No, it's that Baroc, whatever it is, Batroc.
Yeah.
However you pronounce it.
But they called him George in the show.
Yeah, they did.
I know, but I'm saying whenever he was talking, when she was on the phone with him, that you gotta hold it and say, "What's your answer?" Whenever he talked, and it would say Baruch speaking French, he'd be and then so that's how I knew it. I didn't hear the George. I was focused on the Baruch.
I got a prediction for the next episode.
All right, just let me get to this Poe one real quick. $10 super chat. Thank you very much, Poe. Here's the shot.
Batroc.
So I don't think we're gonna have this thing where the government's gonna take the shield from Sam and then Cap's gonna show up and like, no, give it back. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen at all.
Yeah,
but
I don't either.
I do think we're gonna find out that Steve is dead, and I think they're gonna show that by having Sam show up with the shield at his grave, and he's buried next to Peggy Carter.
I could see that. That would make sense. That would make sense. I agree with you. I don't think we're gonna get a cameo of Captain America.
No. It would already be in the news that Chris Evans filmed it.
Mm-hmm. Or he would have, or it would have been him who Sam talked to instead of Isaiah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't think that we're gonna see that. We got a $2 super chat from Christopher. Batroc.
Yeah.
I know, but I was just saying, I was like, they called him George, though.
When he
that's
showed
his
up,
name is George Batroc.
Okay, because that's what I'm saying. Because his real name is George.
Pierre.
Yeah, you know. Which,
George
if you guys don't know about this guy, Quebec dude, check him out. Yo, he was fire in that octagon ring, guys.
Oh,
he was fire.
He was my favorite fighter, dude. I ordered
he
every one of his matches.
He was so good, man. Yeah, he was so good.
He looks like he could be the next Fast and the Furious.
He retired as a champion. Actually, that's something we could talk about. Have you guys seen the latest Fast and the Furious?
I haven't watched it. I didn't even care to watch it. I should watch it. I should watch it, but
you should check it out. I mean,
the first trailer was fucking ridiculous.
Let me say this: it looks like they're gonna end up in space.
Oh God!
So,
yeah,
it looks like
it's a bit out there.
It looks like they're gonna end up in space, guys. So just be prepared for that. Because I was like, oh my God, Fast and the Furious, they're doing a lot. They have John Cena in there as the bad guy. And I really think they're going to end up making him good. I don't see them killing him. And it's just like a reverse circle.
They're going to have too many good guys. Because Jason Statham was bad, and now he's good. The Rock was...
Is that the one Gina got fired from?
The Rock? No.
She didn't get fired from. She got Mandalorian, yeah. Yeah.
The Rock was kind of like on the opposite side of the Torettos. Now they buddies. So everybody gonna be good. They ain't gonna be no bad guy.
No, the worst thing they ever did was turn Jason Statham good.
Yeah, that was bad. I agree.
I like him and the Rock's chemistry though. They don't need
Me too. That's
together. They don't need to put them in the movie together. They need to do another Tub. What was the movie they did?
Hobbs and Shaw.
I'll do another Hobbs and Shaw.
And you know what, Danny? I'll agree with you 100%. Their chemistry on screen together is fire. They are really good together. Mm-hmm. But it's like Rob said, though, everybody they're making is good. And he's the one guy that I don't think they should have made
because he was hunting them down to kill them.
Because
they killed his brother.
Yeah, because they didn't even kill his brother. His brother.
No, they got his brother arrested. And his brother's good, too, because he helped him in the last one.
Yes, his brother's alive and everything, So... But that's the thing. It's like everybody they bring in as a villain ends up being a good guy. But I'm guessing because they said they had plans to do 10, right? And then 10 is going to be a two-parter.
Oh, so 11 then.
Yeah,
but that fight scene in the damn plane, though, that was to me, I thought it was one of the better parts of the last one. When you had to save the baby. Child.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny. Some of their fight scenes are funny, but some of that stuff like The Rock holding a helicopter by a chain and all that kind of stuff.
Oh my God, that was in Hobbs and Shaw's, bro. That shit pissed me off.
You like, man, ain't nobody that fucking strong to do all that crazy shit.
That shit pissed me off. But we got a $5 super chat here. Fast and Furious crossover with Jurassic Park. Please kill me. If they did that, it would be funny. I think that would be like a parody type of movie, but shit, man, that would be funny as hell. I agree with you, Danny, though. For me personally, I'm not really a big fan of the series. And
I lost interest really after the third one.
I lost interest after actually the last one Paul Walker was in. I thought they should have just ended it with that.
Yeah. I still watched them though. Yeah, I still watch it
because it's good conversation. But like something that I'm just chomping at the bit. Oh, I can't wait till the next one. No, I don't like it.
And let's be real though. Let's be real. The action is pretty fire though. Like the action in the movies.
But it ain't believable.
No, it's not.
Stuff they do with them cars.
It's not. It's not at all. It's not at all. And I find that every single movie tries to up the level a little bit.
This is like the Dukes of Hazzard on steroid and crack. Like, the General Lee couldn't do some of that shit it was doing back in the 80s. This shit here is way beyond General Lee. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, come on now. You gonna do what?
Mm-hmm. And in this one, they brought back Bow Wow, right? So Bow Wow's in it again. Supposedly, I heard a lot of the people that were in Tokyo Drift are going to be back in this one, and they have plans to like maybe in the last one or the last two to bring back like everybody that has been in the Fast and Furious franchise.
I like Hobbs and Shaw chemistry. I like Ludacris and Tyrese chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
They got some good stuff in there, but but Toledo, he's like Iron Man without the armor.
I agree. 100%.
Him and The Rock, that time they fought in the garage, they was hitting each other with damn hammers and wrenches, man. You know, if you hit somebody with a damn wrench, what you gonna do? Well, man, they like shook it off and like.
You know what the funny thing is, bro? Right? And I'll never forget this. I had a friend. I won't say no names, of course not, right? But I remember we were talking when we were younger, right? And I was like, "Yo, bro, you know, if I hit you in the back of the head with a sledgehammer, you'd be dead." He was like, "Nah, man, I would just get back up and wreck you." I was like, "Really?"
This ain't TV.
You guys remember back in the day, people used to do that backyard wrestling shit?
Yes.
Me and my friend did that, dude. He took a fucking a plastic pipe. It was plastic. Smacked me, knocked me the fuck out, and that shit was plastic.
Yeah. I was having that discussion with a few people earlier today, and it was like we were talking about wrestling. People are like, wrestling is fake. Wrestling is scripted. Wrestling is not fake.
Yeah, they practice. I in my profession, I've gone to the arenas for the security purposes before the fans get there and see them put up the wrestling stuff. And some of them, they be walking through the stuff they're gonna do in their matches. You can see them in there just talking and pointing at this and doing this right here, and they'll go through and walk through some of the stuff they do. So man,
pretending to kick someone's ass without actually kicking someone's ass while looking like you're kicking their ass is not easy.
Exactly.
You gotta know how to slam them. You gotta know how to suplex, because that what mess up Stone Cold Steve Austin, that his head was too far between the guy's legs.
And hurt.
And that's what messed his neck up.
And Steve Austin, like, I like to go back and watch those podcasts that they have. It's really good, man. If you guys haven't watched them, check them out. Booker T has one. Stone Cold Steve Austin has one, and they talk about the like backstage stuff. Stone Cold said after that match he would never work with fucking Owen Hart again. Never. A $2 super chat from Walter. He said, "Hung us is alive." I have no idea what that means, brother.
I think he means Hong from Tokyo Drift.
Oh, okay, good. Because I've had a couple of shots now, and I'm kind of
Keep it up. Go ahead. They have about 6. Go ahead.
I'm kind of feeling.
You're gonna be like Rob.
I'm kind of feeling it right now, but I can't guarantee you.
I wish I had that. God, I'm gonna try to find that.
I can guarantee you that I am going to be banging the shit out of my girl in a minute.
Man, I wish I was banging this shit out of something.
You know, and like I said, guys, we're at 57 minutes, so we're gonna close it up at an hour. Rob has stuff to do. Pretty sure Danny has stuff to do, so we're gonna do that. So if you have any other questions or super chats you want to get them in now, because we'll close it up in about 3 minutes. Again, this was a great show, man. I appreciate everybody that came in to watch it.
We got 43 people watching and 41 likes. That is awesome.
That is great, man. I do appreciate it. Like, I'm just gonna say this one time. Like, Storms Live is Rob's baby. It has always been his baby. And we had a discussion, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna let you guys do this thing on him. Yo, I have mad respect for you, Rob, for letting us do this. You know what I mean? Nothing but respect for you. It's gonna probably help me and Danny a little bit more than we're okay, but any help can do. So I do appreciate everything you've done. I've said it many times, and yes, I am fucked up. So it's coming out. It's coming out.
I'm not fucked up. I want to say thank you, Rob. I appreciate it, man. You didn't have to do it, but we appreciate it, man. And I can say from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Absolutely, 100%. You know what I mean? Because this is your baby, and I will do everything I can, and I'm sure Danny will, that when we get our turn, to keep it as your baby. You know what I mean? We will represent you to the fullest, man. 100%.
Appreciate that, guys.
100%. So I do love it, man. Thank you very much for this.
I will not be doing no $10 shots. I can tell you that right now because I would only make about maybe $20. That's right. I'm a pussy. After the second one, I'd be just like this.
He'll be like me.
If you guys don't think that I want to see Danny like that, come on now.
I would donate to it just to get
Me too.
Ain't gonna happen, buddy. Ain't gonna happen.
Me too. I would donate to that.
That time we took that shot the other night, I went straight to. I mean, the second y'all said goodnight and we clicked off, I hit my lights on in the room. I went straight to bed. I'm telling you, I'm not a fun drunk. I'm not a mean drunk. I am a sleepy drunk.
If you want, if you ever do bring it, if you ever do bring it to Nerdrotica, we could do Robert Storm's why Endgame was only slightly better than WandaVision. I would love to do that.
God, no.
Rob works on the weekend, so I'm pretty sure that's why he can't really come on to Nerdrotica. But I know, personally, I know this guy. You know what I mean? He would support all of us. He has done that. He has people on his stream. If he thinks they're good enough to be on the stream, you're on the stream. You know what I mean? So I respect that from him. You know what I mean? It's his channel. He's been doing his baby longer than all of us, but he's given us an opportunity to shine as well. So I appreciate that, Rob. Much respect, man.
No problem, man. No problem. Yeah, my schedule is a little hectic sometimes, so I can't get on everybody's show that I like. That's why OOC I sometimes can come on only because I'm off on Wednesdays, and if I'm not out on a date or something, then I'll try to come on. But
and I do appreciate that. We're gonna let Rob go do what he has to do. We are going to close this show up today, guys. I do appreciate every single one of you that came and checked it out. Just remember that we wouldn't be here without any of you guys. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
I can tell.
And with that being said, guys, we are going to close it up. Please respect the guys. I'm going to give it up. I'm going to close it up with the intro that LGG had made for me. It's absolutely fire. And he's going to finish up one for the OOC. But what he did for me right now is fire. If you guys need anything, sub to his channel. He'll help you out as well. With that being said, peace out. Also, sorry, Danny Graham, the bottom here. This guy is a great man. I am going to tell you that straight up.
Also lit, man. Also lit, guys.
He is lit the fuck up, man. I'm telling you.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
It's okay. Whatever. You know what I mean? These are things that I've always wanted to say, and it's true, and I say it all the time, even when I'm sober. I'm kind of lit right now, but even when I'm sober, I say it. But Danny Graham is a great man. You know what I mean? So sub to his channel as well. And with that being said, I'm going to close it up with the intro that LGG made for me. Peace out, guys. Much respect. And we will see you. Well, they'll do Storms live tomorrow night. I'll try and get on if I can. But I will be back on Sunday. Much respect. Peace out. Love. We done.